Do you want to become a money magnet? Money is one of the most popular topics I get asked about when it comes to manifesting. Of course, we all want to manifest love or money and abundance into our life. It is completely, totally common. So today I'm going to make you guys a video that is all about the art of becoming magnetic to money. So today I'm going to share with you guys 5 tips that are going to help you to switch up your money consciousness and start to attract in massive abundance. So if you guys are ready, this video is going to be really great, so be sure to keep watching. What's up guys, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Jen. I am a life coach and law of attraction teacher, and you have found my YouTube channel where I upload 2 new videos for you guys each and every week, all about the art of creating your best life ever. So if you want to join me for this journey of massive transformation and expansion, be sure to smash that subscribe button and the bell button just to make sure you get the notifications going. So as I said in the beginning of the video, money is one of the most popular topics that I get asked about, and it's no wonder. We are all looking to make a little more money, attract a little bit more abundance, get better about what we're bringing into our life, and expand our money consciousness. When your money consciousness expands, that is when you actually start making changes in your money story. So today I wanted to do a very quick but powerful video for you guys all about the art of becoming a money magnet, because we really do all have the power to change our money story and to change our energy around money. I know that money is a really emotionally charged subject, and that is part of the reason why many of us find it so hard to manifest money. It's because we've grown up with so many weird ideas about money, and we let our past interfere with our story way more than it needs to. But I just want to tell you guys right at the beginning that we all have the power to manifest money. We all have the power to create abundance in our life. We're all falling for the lie that there's only so much money to go around, when in reality, actually, money is created all the time. There are new forms of money being put into the world every day, and why not go after your chunk of it, right? Money is not a dirty word. It is something that even a spiritual person is allowed to want and have in our life. Like, this is how we literally value ourselves in society. So my first non-tip is not one of the 5, but I just want you guys to drop any weird feelings you have about money before we get started. Because if you have any of that weird guilt and shame and like weird inner tension about money, that is going to come through in your manifesting efforts. So that's the first thing you need to understand. So with all of that said, today I'm going to jump into the 5 tips I have for you. And tip number 1 is to drop any of the weird money stories you learned probably during your childhood. So our parents, you know, are wonderful people. They loved us, but no matter how good they were, they probably gave you some weird beliefs around money. We almost all have weird beliefs around money, and they almost always come from things that our parents taught us. So even if your parents didn't say things like money doesn't grow on trees, or rich people are always greedy or evil, or whatever it is, maybe you saw them struggling with money. Maybe you saw them always living paycheck to paycheck. Maybe you saw, you know, weird emotional issues around money. Maybe somebody borrowed money and it wasn't paid back or something like that. I want you guys to think about your childhood and what the major messages were in your childhood about money, because that is the stuff that is still hovering around there in your subconscious mind, even though you're probably not aware of it. So the thing is, with your subconscious mind, all of those patterns are going to keep playing out in your reality. You're gonna go through life making those things be true, even if they're not actually true. So the more of this work, the better, because you're gonna keep finding issue after issue after issue. But once you become conscious of these things, you can start to work on releasing them, because you really don't have to be bound by these ideas. Like, this idea that money doesn't grow on trees is obviously not even actually factual, because paper does come from trees, right? So like, some of these things that we've been taught as being complete fact are actually not fact at all. So the more of these that you can dig up and release, the better chance you will have of not being self-sabotaged by them. So please do this one exercise. Go into your childhood, think about it, and see what you can come up with. Any light that you can shed on this subject will be really, really illuminating and be so valuable in your journey into attracting abundance. So go on out there and give this one a shot. Tip number 2 for becoming a money magnet is learning how to drop your past, to let it go, to let any issues that you've had in the past go behind you. So the funny thing that we humans do is that we look for our past for proof of what we think our future is going to look like. But that's actually not the way the world works, right? That it would be like a boat looking at the wake behind it and thinking the wake is directing where the boat is going. But it's actually the person in the boat with the control that is directing where the boat is going, right? Your past doesn't have anything to do with you. It is already way back there. So it is time for you to let go whatever stories you have, whatever issues you've had in the past, let them go and be in the past. We tend to judge ourselves based on those things. So maybe you messed up with money. Maybe you made a wrong investment, lent money to somebody, you had a bunch of money and you quote unquote squandered it and you have guilt feelings about that. Whatever it is that has happened to you, I want you to stop right now and remind yourself that all of that is in the past. And because it's in the past, that doesn't necessarily mean it's going to affect your future. But it will affect your future if you think this story is going to replay again and again and again. The reality is we can learn about money just as we can learn about becoming healthier or learn about becoming a better friend. We can learn about money like anything else in the world. So if you put some time and energy and attention into learning about money, you can become better at money. And I don't know why we need a reminder about this, but so many of us do. So that is my second tip for you guys. If you have any weird money issues, and most of us do, learn to let them go. Stop bringing them along with you for the ride forward. It's okay if you made money mistakes in the past. That doesn't mean that you can't learn more, right? We're gonna leave all that stuff behind you and start fresh. Starting right now, we're gonna write a new money story. So please get ready to drop whatever money issues you have from the past. Tip number 3 I have for you guys is to learn how to write a new money story. So this hinges off of what I was just talking about. But we are all writing our story in every moment of every day. So the words we use to describe ourselves, the stories that we tell ourselves, these are all things we are actually in control of, and we have the power to change. So when you go through your daily routine and say somebody asks you to come with them on a vacation to Greece, and maybe right now the bank account isn't looking all that plush, right? Maybe you want to tell this person, I'm so sorry, I can't afford it. I want you to stop right there, because I can't afford it really is just a story, right? And you are committing to that. I can't do it. I have no money. I can't do it, right? That is what I can't afford it means. What would happen if you were like, Greece is not my priority right now. And that could be because paying your rent is your priority. But that just reframes it and gives you back a little bit of your power. So every word you say about money is telling a story. So I just want you guys to be conscious of the story that you are writing. The more empowered you are, the more control you have, and the better the story you start telling people about your life. I mean, that's just what's going to start to happen in your reality. So if you want to go out there and pretend like everything is great, like money isn't a problem, like you're totally rich, it might feel a little weird. And I'm not telling you guys to go lie to people, but you can start to play with your words and your language to be way more empowered and to start thinking of yourself in this abundant way. And that is really how we start to write a new abundance story. Our stories always become true, you guys. They always become true. So let's start writing a new abundance story for you. Tip number 4 for becoming a total money magnet to attracting abundance on automatic is to embrace money. So one of the biggest issues with money that we have is that people are so afraid of it. So whenever I meet anyone that is trying to manifest like $1 million or winning the lottery, I know that this is the problem, because they're asking for this big, huge amount because they don't actually know how much money they owe. They don't actually know how much money they need or want. They're just kind of being lazy and thinking that this one big lump sum number is going to solve all their problems. The problem with that is you are still running away from your problems. If you're not getting in there and seeing what the problem is, if you don't know how much money you owe, if you don't know how much money you want, that you need to live on to live in the dream apartment of your dreams, you're not really being clear with your money. You're not really being real about what your situation is. And that just kind of shows fear, right? If you're afraid of the numbers, of course, the numbers are going to continue to elude you. Knowledge is power, you guys. You cannot run away from your debt. You cannot run away from whatever thing is in your way right now and manifest something to fix that, right? Because you're still coming from that same old energy of, I don't know how and I don't trust myself. So you need to learn how to love money. You need to learn how to love your debt. You need to learn how to love whatever's happened for you in the money world. You need to learn how to love all of it. Money is not separate energies. It's all the same energy, right? And it's okay, you guys, if you took out money for debt. I'm going to do another video on this. Actually, the next video will probably be about this. If you took out money for something, it was probably something to help you live, right? And you do not have to feel guilty about that. So I really want you guys to, whatever it is, heal your issues, learn to love your money, learn to love your bills, learn to put loving energy into everything. Even when you're buying milk at the grocery store, be like, thank you so much, money, for enabling me to buy this milk for my family. Love your money and your money will start loving you back. Stop running away from it, you guys. Please stop running away from it. So that is tip number 4. Tip number 5, and my final tip for creating abundance in your life and becoming a total money magnet, is setting up channels for receiving. So money needs a channel to get to you, right? And this is another kind of bottleneck that we unknowingly put upon ourselves. So many of us have a job with a set income, a fixed income, and we think that it's going to be really hard to manifest money because that is the only way money can come to us. But you guys, you're totally smart, you're totally capable, and you can open up new channels for money. So maybe your new channel for money is a side hustle. Maybe your new channel for money is going back and doing the taxes that you ignored, and maybe there's a refund waiting there for you. It is just opening up whatever avenues are around you and seeing what can come in, right? The more channels we have for money to find us, the more likely it is that money is going to find us. So this is the problem when you say, I have a job, I have fixed income. You're really committing to that. Like, I have no way to get more money. But when you expand your consciousness and when you actually start opening up new channels, money will start to float in all kinds of ways. And money can be really creative. Money can just show up on your doorstep. It can be a random bank deposit from some refund that you forgot about. It can be a gift from somebody. It can come in so many ways. But what I want you to do about opening up channels is just start to open up the ways you can receive it. Stop committing to your story of there can only be one way of money getting to me. Because why would you want to commit to that? I mean, if you know that that's true and you want to create more money, like, you have to change the way you look at things, right? You have to expand the ways you think money can get to you. And money is so creative. It is so creative. When you start expanding those channels, you will be really surprised, because I guarantee you, random checks, random gifts, maybe refunds, like whatever it is, things will start happening for you. Maybe a raise out of the blue, who knows? Things will start happening for you if you stop committing so much to only having one way to get money. So expand the way you look at money, expand the way money can get to you, and money will start actually flowing to you so much easier and so much faster. So that's it, you guys. Those are my 5 tips for helping you to become a money magnet. I have really worked on expanding my money story in the last year, and it has really, really worked out for me. I would really love to know if you guys applied any of these tips to your life, and I'd love to know what your results are, because the more you can share with this community, I think the better it is for all of us. And we all want to know what's working for you. We all want to get inspiration. So please feel free to drop your stories down below. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I really hope that you enjoy this. I hope you go out there and apply these very easy strategies to your own life. If you like this video, please give it a like. If you want to learn more about me, come on over to the site. I have a free fear busting workbook for you guys over there, and it is all about busting down whatever fear you might have, and that can really, really apply to the world of money as well. So come on over and give it a download if you are new. I'll be back here again in the next video. So until then, I'm wishing you an amazing week of manifesting money like a madman. And just remember, get ready for the miracle. See you guys.